Hello all, hope you're doing well. I'm going to teach you how to tune your instrument at home. We're going to be using just the fine tuners. I'm going to use a viola today, but this is the same method to use for a violin or cello. A bass will be different. That will have to be different instructions for a different time. Okay, the first thing you're going to need is a tuner. You can either use your cell phone and download a free app called the Pano, P-A-N-O. Most of my students use this at school, so they're familiar with it. I've either used it with them or by themselves. There are a few other apps you can get. There's one called Clear Tune, which costs about $3.99 on the App Store. That is also very good. Or today, we're going to be using the snark. Most of my students know how to use this as well. The snark you can get online as well. It is a guitar tuner. It usually costs between $12, $14 or so. What we're going to do is we're going to hook it on to the pegs of our instrument, even though we're not turning the pegs. Push a little button to turn it on, and it has a little line on it. You can see the line. And then we put it on the pegs. And whether we use this or the Pano app, it's going to show me pitch. I'm not sure if you can see the pitch. I'm going to turn it around so you can see it. Right there. So you can see it's showing me red, blue, and green. Blue is in the middle, which is what we want. It's the good pitch. Red meaning it's going to be too flat or too low. And when it's goes to the yellow section, it's too high or too sharp. Right now, the next thing you need to know before we begin is the names of your strings. You can look in your method book, but a violin strings are E, A, D, and G, starting from the thinnest string. Viola and cello are A, D, G, and C. Again, in your method book, we'll have pictures of all four strings. For the bass, again, we're not going too much into the bass, but bass will be G, D, A, and E. The next thing we need to know is about our fine tuners. Our fine tuners are down here at the bottom. These are the metal screws. And the metal screws turn just like a screwdriver and a screw, righty-tighty, lefty-loosey. Turning the screw clockwise will make the pitch go higher, tightening the string. And turning the screw lower will loosen the string, making the pitch go lower. Or turning the string, counterclockwise will make it go lower. So I'm going to tune this viola now. It's a little flat. It was sitting out for a while. Know that to keep your instrument always in a consistent temperature, otherwise it does go out of tune. All right, so I'm going to play my A first. And it's telling me G sharp. So I'm going to make the tuner to the right and make it higher. So the G sharp will go higher to the A. Just to the point where my snark is telling me it is blue. The next one is D. Right now it's telling me C sharp, it's flat. So I have to turn the tuner to the right, turning the screw. Now if you don't want to do it with your bow, you can just pluck the string. So I'm going to pluck it. And it still tells me C sharp. I'm just going to hold it up here. And I'm turning the screw to the right. I'm making that higher so it sounds like a D. And now I'm going to do G. It's telling me F sharp and I want G. So I have to make the screw and make sure I'm turning the correct screw that's for the appropriate string. So I'm going to make that higher to make it a G. Again, my tuner is telling me that it's blue. So I'm going to try to show you the tuner. There's the G. And then the last one for viola is C. And now it's telling me B. It's one whole step lower. So I have to turn that screw a lot until I get to C. There we go. C. Now that is how you tune with the fine tuners. We will have to have a separate video if your tuners are really low and you can't turn it anymore, then we're going to have to do the pegs. But that's going to be a separate video. That's another ball game. So it was great to see everyone. And I hope to see you all soon. Have fun practicing and make sure you're tuning only right now with those fine tuners before I teach you how to use the other ones. Take care. Have a good day.